for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And that gets things running.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Oh, that's well spotted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Saliba, Yoro, Saliba, and Gvardiol, and it's Ødegaard, and Dalot plays the return pass, and it's Ødegaard, and here's Shevchenko.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Neither side especially adventurous early on.
Now it's Fernandez.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Borusia Dortmund have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. What a...
McAllister! Gibbs-White. Ødegaard. He's in a good position here.
Quarter of an hour played.
Nice looking ball.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
No goals as yet. McAllister. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Wood.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ødegaard. Fernandez does well to get it back. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Shevchenko!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Shevchenko clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
And it's McAllister. Ødegaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Shevchenko plays it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Oh, good spread. He was under real pressure there. Shevchenko. Gibbs-White.
That's good play from him.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Anderson. And it's Shevchenko.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Nicely weighted ball.
And he's there to belt it away. Has to go back here. It's a threatening... He's having a shot! This time, surely! Harmlessly behind. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hutchinson. That has been cut short. And here's Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. And he's really put himself on the line here. McAllister goes short. Cross from Odegaard. And that has been knocked clear. Nottingham are looking to go forward now. Vardiol. And that's a throw-in. Odegaard. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Fernandez. McAllister. Gibbs-White. Hutchinson. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
McAllister. Sheshko. Gibbs-White. Anderson. Williams. Threads one in. He's in a great position here. He's rising! That's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. Back underway then.
Borusia Dortmund are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Odegaard. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Fernandez. And this is Shevchenko. Shoots! Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's gone for a throw-in. Played in by Dallo. And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Gibbs-White. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Shevchenko. Now, what about a counter-attack? Anderson. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. McAllister looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's a bit...
And Shevchenko! It's hit the upright. That's put paid to the danger. Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Dallo. Delivered a Rodrigo Muniz! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
60 minutes played. Now it's Muniz.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Ødegaard wins the duel this time.
Now it's Muniz.
Rodrigo Muniz.
Diogo Dalot.
That is good alertness. Borusia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Now it's Wood.
And he's been shifted off it.
Now it's Shevchenko.
And it's Ødegaard.
And here's Muniz.
Lovely bit of skill. Ødegaard! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Ødegaard. And here's Shevchenko.
Has a look and plays it forward. Gibbs White engages and forces him off the ball.
McAllister. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Muniz.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
This looks promising. Now it's Awoniyi. McAllister. Now it's Shevchenko.
And he's picked out, and the shot! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Substitution.
Borussia Dortmund are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but
Takes a shot! And he's lifted it over.
Ødegaard most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Borussia Dortmund are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
And here's McAllister.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's taking no chances there. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Hutchinson. Just 5 minutes left. And he's picked it up out wide. Vardiol does really well to win the ball there. He won't be happy with that one.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's had a shot! Oh, he's done it! Has he won it? He just might have won it!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
McAllister. Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field.
Borussia Dortmund
Number
now
14.
on the verge of
Number
victory,
34.
save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Four added minutes on the board. And that's that. Borussia Dortmund have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.